Welcome to the Washington State Archives. In this brief tutorial, you will learn how to complete and submit a box transmittal request using the State Record Center Management System, or RCMS. To begin your transmittal, you'll need to log in. If this is your first time, or if you're not sure how to log in, contact your agency's records officer for assistance. Before you can send records to the State Record Center, you need to be sure you have barcode labels. If you need to order barcode labels, start by going to the Transmit Records drop-down menu and select Barcode Labels. Enter the quantity of labels you need and then click Submit. You will see a confirmation that your order has been successful. The barcode labels will be mailed to you. Once you have received your barcode labels, you can begin your transmittal request. From the RCMS homepage, click on Transmit Records. Then click on Create New Transmittal. Select your office from the drop-down menu and click Next. You will see a drop-down list of barcode numbers. These should match the labels you were sent. Select the number for the first box you want to enter. Then enter the Disposition Authority Number, or DAN, for that box. If the DAN is entered incorrectly, you will get an error message, so be sure to enter it exactly as it appears in the schedule. Then click Next. Enter the inclusive dates for your box. This is the date of the earliest record and the most recent record in that box. Your cutoff date is based on the cutoff noted in the retention schedule. For this particular series, the cutoff is the end of the fiscal year. If the fiscal year ends in June and the inclusive dates of the box start November 2016 and end March 2017, then your cutoff date is the end of the fiscal year, June 2017. The content description is a tool to help your agency identify the contents of that box. Your boxes may be at the State Record Center for a while, so try to use a description that would be helpful to someone unfamiliar with the boxes or a new staff person coming into your agency. The remarks field is optional and should only be used when you need to add special instructions for your boxes that you have discussed with your records officer or with the Records Center. For non-archival records, you have the option to include a box number and box content list, but it is not required. Once you have finished entering your information for the box, click Next. If you are ready to add another box, click Add Box. If you are sending a group of boxes with the same DAN, you can click Duplicate Box and then edit any information that may be different. If your next box needs a different DAN, go ahead and enter the new DAN and click Next. If the DAN you have used is for an archival series, you will be required to enter a box number and an archival records box content list. If you try to continue without entering this information, you will see an error message. The box number can be anything you choose. For example, box 1 of 3, or if your agency uses its own numbering system, you can enter that number. You may also choose to copy the barcode number and paste that into the field. If you're unsure, you can always contact your records officer to find out what you should use. The content list should be a list of files included in that box. If you have already entered this information into a spreadsheet or document, you can just copy and paste it into the text box. When you're done, click Next. When you have entered all of the boxes that you're ready to send, you can click Finish. If you're reviewing your list of boxes and decide that something needs to be changed or removed, you can click Edit or check the Delete box. If you would like to have the State Record Center come pick up your boxes, select Yes from the drop-down menu. Then you will need to provide your address. Be sure to include as much detail as you can to help the State Record Center staff locate your boxes. Then click Submit. If you choose to mail your boxes in, select No from the drop-down menu, then click Submit. That's it! You've completed your transmittal. After your agency's records officer and the State Record Center have approved your transmittal, you will receive a confirmation email from the State Record Center. If you have chosen to have your boxes picked up, you will get an email letting you know that they will contact you to schedule a pickup. If you have chosen to mail your boxes to the State Record Center, please do not mail your boxes until you've received the confirmation email letting you know that your transmittal was approved by your records officer and that the State Record Center is ready to receive your boxes. If you have any questions, please give us a call at 360-586-0173.